Welcome to balcony decorating time. I did 2 previous videos on the garden in my balcony and shopping and doing some hauls and planting stuff, but now it is a side I enjoy even more than plants, which says something because I am a plant lover, and that is decorating. And I'm starting off with a very, very exciting thing because I'm doing something slightly potentially sketchy for something I really want, and that is a hanging chair. And I've been looking online so much for a hanging chair for my balcony because I found the perfect spot for it. I showed you guys in previous videos, and I told you I was thinking about getting one from Amazon. But this is the one that I saw on Amazon. It looks like this, but it's $180 about, and then it's like 50 something dollars to ship it. So it's, you know, over $200. So I was like, you know what? Let me look on Facebook Marketplace, see if anybody's selling their used hanging chairs. Except people want almost the exact same price as they bought it online for their hanging chairs. And I was searching Facebook Marketplace even more. I'm like scrolling and scrolling. I'm like, okay, I'll open like an hour away from me. Maybe there'll be something. And I stumbled upon the chair. This chair right here, it is almost the chair that I wanted. I wanted the hanging chairs without the sides on them because it's a small space, which obviously I'm gonna show you guys the whole entire balcony decorating in this video, but it's a small space. So I was like, I kind of want a hanging chair without those side parts of it, like the egg shape. Yes, the egg shape is cuter, but it takes up so much room because those round edges. Whereas this one has that like crescent moon shape is what they call it. But all of the crescent moon shape egg chairs I saw online were either over $400, over $500. So I knew I wanted a flat circular base, and ideally I wanted a crescent moon shape, but I couldn't find the two together until I found a listing on Facebook Marketplace for a warehouse that normally sells like stuff online, stuff on Amazon, stuff on their own website. But if I go in person, which we about to do, if I go in person, it's only $140 cash, baby. No taxes, no nothing, just $140 cash, outright, flat. I'm guessing they don't claim that on their taxes. Not the point, not my business. Either way, I'm paying $140 cash for that chair, and we're gonna attempt to fit it in my Prius. So here is the chair, and I know the measurements are right here, so we're gonna take this outside and see how it goes. Take inches. Oh, maybe this won't fit. That's a lot wider than I thought, but I knew I was gonna have to step over a little bit to get to the other side of the balcony, but I don't know if I expected it to be that wide. But it gives an idea on how much space the base is gonna take up.
I like to be educated, but I'm so frustrated.
Oh, let me turn down my music. I don't know if I'm gonna make it, if I'm gonna be able to get this chair. I'm wasting my drive right now. I messaged the people I'm picking it up from, which is like a furniture warehousey type place, and they said the last call for pickup is 4:30. But freaking, oh god, I put on my music, oh my god. It said it was gonna take an hour and a half to get there, but then all of a sudden there's accidents both ways of getting there, and now it says it's gonna take 2.5 hours. Now I'm at the 2-hour mark, and it says I'm gonna get there at 4:45, so 15 minutes after last call for pickup. And I messaged them and I'm like, please let me come. I have the cash, I have everything. Like, look at this, we were bumper to bumper and going 10 miles an hour on the highway. Oh! Don't judge me. Yes, I just drove an hour away from my home to turn back around and go home because I realized there was no way in heckle doodle I was gonna make it there anywhere near on time. Because originally it was thinking like 15 minutes later, and let me close my door, it's probably loud out there. But then I started sending more messages to them, no response, no answer, and the time was getting later and later, like another accident happened, another detour happened, and it was looking more like I was gonna get there at like 4:50. And I'm like, that's basically like 5 o'clock. That's almost a half an hour later, and they're not responding to messages. So I was like, I'm gonna exit. You know, happy side note, maybe the universe just knew I needed some sunny sunshine because it is gorgeous over here and it was crappy as hell where I was. See, this is the weather in my area. Let's start to set up the car to be able to pick up that big giant chair. I'm gonna break everything down. I'm kind of glad I didn't go today because I could just do all this right now and didn't have to rush. Now there should be plenty of room for the hanging chair. I decided while we were waiting to get the outdoor like hanging chair and waiting on a package that we could work on the table that is going to go outside because it is cloudy and dreary still, and I have no desire to decorate outside at this current moment because it's gross out. So we'll do some indoor work, which is building the table back. Here is the table. This is going to be the supports that we used last time that I'm going to use again to hold up the table to the leg pieces. That's how it used to attach the rail on the other side. We're going to use U-bolts, so we're not going to have a board on the back of the railing. And these were the legs originally, and I started to peel them off and I was going to sand them and paint them, but I'm not sure if I want to go with a small leg like this or a scrap 2x4 and use that flat against it. I'm not really sure. Table is this like common outdoor table you can get like on Amazon, Walmart, all that, but that basic design concept is what I'm using for this table. It is late, it is all taped off, and most of the plan completed. Off for part 2 of attempting to go get this chair. I am leaving right now. It is Monday. It's a little bit later than I planned on picking up this chair, aka meaning days wise. Time wise, I am doing great because I'm gonna get there right when they get back from lunch. I'm getting there at 2:07 and it's only gonna take me an hour and 20 minutes. If you remember before, the reason why I didn't go before was because I drove for a half an hour and then all of a sudden it said it was gonna take 2.5 hours.
One eternity later.
An hour and a half later, and we have made it to Rancho Cucamonga. I am not saying that right. Either way, let's find a warehouse. So that's the space it's gotta fit in, and they're taking it out now. That was super easy. They even gave me a receipt. But either way, it is all in there. I'm so glad. I brought tools, but it was already disassembled. This is the chair. It is black, and it was supposed to have white cushions, which I wasn't a huge fan of, but then they opened it up to show me because I did kind of want to see it, and it was gray cushions. And I'm like, perfect. Gray is so much better than white. Time to head out of here and go home and go set up the chair. And they did give me a little box with hardware. So again, this seems formal and they're super nice. So heading home now for another hour and a half drive, but again, gas station first and maybe a bathroom. It is the next day, so let's open the package I got also for the balcony and bring up the balcony chair, set it up, look at it, play on it, or sit on it, I don't know what you want to call it. Either way, enjoy it. But first, package time. So I got a package from the Wally World. But look at that blue. I really like it. Oh, we'll see how they look with the other pillows. Dollar Tree the other day too. I got these bad boys. I was gonna order hummingbird feeders online, but I just wanted cheap plastic ones. Like, I don't need them to last forever. And so Dollar Tree had them. I was so excited. And I was like, yes, $1 compared to almost the same thing for like $10 online. So I'm like, yes. I got my hardware. Not sure which pieces I'm gonna need yet, but I'm not gonna take apart the chair until we have the stand together. So I started to bring out the pieces, and let's see how well that circle measures up to my tape estimates. And still not sure if I'm going to paint the stand. It does look a lot less gold than the photos. I hated the gold in the photos, but this is more like a brass look, and I think I might actually keep it. Let's unbag this bad boy. The cushions are on the inside. Again, I'm so glad they're gray instead of white. Oh, this is so great. I don't even have to worry. Like, I was kind of worried like maybe it would be broken or something would be wrong with it, but this is all packaged so nicely. Like, I cannot complain. Oh, look at the wicker. Oh, I've wanted a hanging chair for so long. I'm so happy. I finally made the jump and did it. Look at her. She's giant and takes up a lot of room, but I love her. You're gonna have trouble walking around her, but it's okay. She's pretty and worth it, okay? Here are the cushions. I'm kind of wondering how they're gonna look since the chair is cheaper. I'm not sure how well the cushions will do, but hopefully they'll be good. They feel all puffy and squishy. Oh my god, this thing is massive. So yes, it came with the little pillow thingies for the headrest. It came with 2, maybe to like different heights, like one higher up than the other, and then it has this giant cushion that's tufted. So I think it looks good. Oh, there's some like fluffies. Oh, because this part unzips. Oh, I'm guessing you could wash it, but the thing is it's just like loose foam on the inside. So you couldn't really per se wash it. You'd have to like take out all the stuffing and put it back in. But either way, I like it. So this is the front of it. Again, it is huge. So let's put that hanging chair on the pole and then we can see how this feels. Oh, I love, love, love the chair. Look at her. Oh, time to take this tape off. I do have to get a strap to hold it to the stand so that it doesn't sway too much in the wind. Here is most of the decor we have to decorate the balcony with. The pillows we got before, the little lantern piece or the piece to put the tiki in. Then we got some string lights and those are definitely gonna stay. Don't know about any of these. I'm thinking maybe these white ones will stay. They definitely need to be washed, but let's take everything off because then we can kind of get an idea of what's going to stay and what's not. Like I think some of these cheaper ones aren't going to stay. This is the makeshift couch. Again, it is makeshift. This is an actual cushion from an indoor couch. These are outdoor cushions. That's another couch one. This is an outdoor cushion that I shortened to fill that gap in the end. But either way, it works. And once you have throw pillows on there, you don't really notice. And I got this wicker base piece when my building was throwing away furniture, so I took it. But either way, it works and makes a great couch. And I will show you guys what it looks like done. But right now, this is what it looks like without the pillows on it. Let's open these bad boys up. I love these ones. Again, I hauled these ones in the last balcony video, which was more focused on my garden over there. There's 2 other videos, so if you want to check them out, feel free, but they're basically garden related. This is more decor related, but I got these ones from Ross and they were $14.99, which is such a great deal for outdoor pillows, and they're even bigger than the Walmart ones, and the Walmart ones were technically a good price. They were $21 for 2, and that's a good price because they try to charge so much for outdoor pillows, even when they're like crappy outdoor pillows. But let's bust these bad boys open. I am going to mess around a bit with the decorating and moving things around, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. It's not going to be perfect today. There's a lot more I want to do, but it's just going to be improvements slowly but surely. This is the stuff that didn't make it out onto the balcony once I've decorated a bit, but I'm going to store them away because I might want to use them at some point. But this is how she's looking. I think it looks a lot better. I think the pillows look okay. Like, it's not perfect, but I think I made it work. Looks like this. I moved the plant away from there just because I want to be able to actually use this table more and use it as a footrest, and obviously I'm not going to do that if the plant's there. But I moved the plant over here, put those bad boys right there, and then the table's gonna be right here. The stools can move over a bit and be a little bit more loose. I just have them there right now because they're holding down the blanket until I get, well, the rug, until I get the little rug tab thingies that hold it down. But either way, I think it looks so much better. I put the little hummingbird feeders up. I haven't put anything in them yet. I do need to put liquid in them. This is the main side that's gonna need a lot more progress in the future. We'll work on it, but for now, I think it's looking pretty gosh darn good. And then I realized those little straps that were holding the pillows together had a Velcro part, so I used that to attach it to the railing. Oh, it got a little bit warmer out. Ignore the whatever honking is in the background, but either way, it got a bit warmer out. So I had to cook a hot dog. This is just like summer vibes to me. And while I was cooking my hot dog and listening to that random honking noise we're listening to right now, I decorated a little bit more, so you guys gotta see it. It's so cute. The camera won't adjust the lighting, but my phone will, so here's what it looks like. Isn't this so gosh darn pretty? It is a few days later. Here is a last look at the balcony and what I've done so far. There is more to come, like decorating, building the table, a bunch of different things, but I think it looks pretty gosh darn good before I go on vacation. So here it looks. The couch looks so good with the little vines. I'll definitely like stick them on better, and I want to do like full walls of vines, but not today. Don't have time for that before I leave for my trip, but I think it looks really good. And there'll be the table right here, and then a few more decorations, but for the most part, things are pretty much done. There will be some more plants that will get planted. Right now I just have a few things here, but there's gonna be more stuff started with seeds, and obviously things are gonna get so much bigger, and hopefully too much of it doesn't die while I'm gone. But either way, I think it looks really good, and we'll figure out something to do here. No idea what's going here. Right now I'm just storing stuff that I'm not sure if I'm going to use it, so I don't want to throw it out and then realize I needed it. But either way, there's the chair and the tree, and this is the prettiest part to me, is the view right there. Like, look how cute that looks. I think it looks adorable, and I can't wait to spend so much time out here. Astro loves her balcony time. And this chair is so deep, it sketches me out every time to climb into it, but it's so deep and comfy, and I can't wait to just like relax here when it's like warm out. It's okay temperature-wise today, but not warm enough that I'd really want to spend like a lot of time outside. But either way, I'm just so happy to have my hanging chair, and it's just so comfy, and Astro actually hops up and sits with me. But either way, I think that's enough decorating for this video. I have 2 videos before this that were more about the garden behind me, and I will have more decorating and garden content coming, so please hit the like and subscribe button down below, and hope you have a great rest of your morning, evening, night, whatever it is for you. I'll see you Wednesday.